Hi guys and welcome to Quadcover Sports Talks. We'll be covering the Churchill brothers versus Mohun Bagan match. As it happened, it was hosted at the Fatehpur Stadium at Goa. And before we break down the game step by step, consider subscribing and also comment down on what you think about these videos. Also, let's begin with the first half. The first half saw a really early goal, and from the beginning of the first half, Mohun Bagan actually caught the game by the scruff of the neck, and they had the game in their control. And at the 7th minute, it was a goal by Babakar Diawara, as the white shirts outnumbered the home side's defense, and a proper ball inside, and Babakar Diawara scored smoothly. But in that moment, it was really chaotic. As from the broadcast and media side, we could not understand who was the scorer. Actually, it took a while before we understood from the replays that okay, it's Babakar Diawara who scored. Next is there has been a lot of corners in the first 45 minutes. There has been a lot of corners and a lot of chances squandered. But overall, Mohun Bagan had their heads up, and Churchill just could not finish. Plaza got two brilliant chances from the first one. He was assisted, and he ran from the right side, but the first one, it's fine. It's, you can miss that because from that angle it's a very difficult angle to score a goal. But from the other one, it was like he had a lot of space and lot of wide area in front of him from where he could score, but sadly he could not finish. But and Roy came out on the top, and he was injured for a while, but he carried on, and he's a tough cookie. So the next phase is what I want to talk about is Gurjinder's impact in the first half. It's really good, and he played as a wide man. He contributed both offensively and defensively. We could see him deep inside the defense while defending, and we could see him at the wide left corner while he is taking runs and making space for himself so that he can cross the ball inside and get a second goal. So great game for Gurjinder, and as he came on in place of Dhanachandra, and it's a very good game for the captain. Next coming is SK Sahil. SK Sahil is very young and yet so mature. He is good with the ball. He has good vision, which is improving every day. And SK Sahil did a really good job alongside Gonzalez, who plays as a CDM primarily, but he went up and down as a box-to-box midfielder and also attempted shots at the goal to score. So a good game from Gonzalez as well. He has scored quite a lot of goals this season. And Mohun Bagan and Churchill brothers, these two sides are the sides who have scored the most in this season. So let's talk about Cisse for a while. Cisse had a great game. He's running all over the place. He's running up and down. He's running through the wings. And to be honest, there was a free kick at the 36th minute where Cisse actually lobbed the ball. It was pretty easy chance for Abu Bakr and Puneet Vas to finish off, but Roy came in and kept Mohun Bagan in the game. So for Cisse, he had a great first half, really good. And in that lob pass from the free kick, not a single Mohun Bagan player was in the defense. That there was 4 to 5 Churchill brothers players. The Red Machines covered the whole penalty area, but still they missed. So that shows a great goalkeeping by Roy, and moreover it shows lack of defensive organization and lack of proper offensive strategy and organization as well by Churchill brothers. Hopefully they'll be improving themselves in the future, and this is how I can summarize the first half. In the second half, Mohun Bagan went out all guns, and there was not a single moment when we thought that there might be a chance that Churchill is going to come up and score and win this game. Mohun Bagan had the second half all by themselves. So in the beginning of the second half, we could see Cyrus being subbed off and Comron coming on to give the team good amount of pace, and which was really really effective as he got a goal at the 58th minute. So Gonzalez came down and played as a left centre back, uh, and Comron did his job. So there was a moment of controversy which I'm going to talk about, which is when Mapuya was dashing inside the penalty box to get a shot, and there was a considerable amount of uh, contact by Gonzalez on Mapuya, and it could have been a penalty. In my opinion, it's a 50-50 chance, and I'm not really sure if Mapuya had hit the ball before and then Gonzalez pushed it, because it was so close, and it was whatever happened in a fraction of a second. But what it looked like was there was good amount of contact by Gonzalez, and it could have been a penalty. And had the referee would have given a penalty, it wouldn't have been all wrong. So, and that's good that it wasn't a penalty. Good for Mohun Bagan, and as they aced through it, the first goal of the second half, Suhair. What a strike by Suhair. Suhair dashed into one-on-one with Bakar, destroyed Bakar, cut in on the right slightly, and then a thumping goal at the back of the net. But honestly, Patil could have done a bit better, but not taking no credits from Suhair. And all Suhair, it was a great goal. Also, Bakar could have pulled him down, or also stopped him from going forward with the tackle. And there could have been a lot of things that could have been done in that moment, but playing there in that moment and scoring that goal, that was brilliant, and my wishes goes to Suhair for that lovely goal. A few minutes later, another goal, as Mohun Bagan kept on pushing, and they were playing with a high line, and they were attacking all the time in the latter 45 minutes. So at last, Comron gets his goal. A good ball inside by Gurjinder, and a good striker's goal, what I mean to say, a good strike inside the back of the net. Good running by Comron, and he was there at the right place at the right time. So great goal for Comron as well. Now let's talk about a few players. Before we get into the players, let's talk about a few aspects of the match. What happened in the match from Mohun Bagan's side is Mohun Bagan had most of the possession. They played the ball in good areas. The movement, Betia's movement, SKS Shakil, they did really good, and also good running from the wing backs, Ashutosh Mehra and Gurjinder, and also from the wingers, the wide players. Babakar Diawara, definitely a great signing, and a great goal by him in the beginning. So what this match turned out to say is Mohun Bagan is very scary. The way they are playing right now, and if they continue to play, they're definitely not only going to win this league. And as we know, this is the last I-League season that Mohun Bagan is playing, so no more Mohun Bagan in I-League, and it's a great way to sign off from I-League and go into ISL, and they might as well win ISL in the next coming season. So it's really scary, and it's very unlikely that one team is going to beat, and I'm very sure that Mohun Bagan is going to win the rest of the matches as well, and we'll get to see the last derby. We'll definitely miss that. Now let's get back into the players. Naurim, great ball control, great agility, great pace, great vision, and overall he had a great game before he was subbed off. So kudos to Naurim from all his contributions to the game, and he was one of the key players who contributed to this massive away victory at the Fatehpur Stadium by Mohun Bagan. Now, one thing that we talk about a lot, and one thing that we can't stop talking, is Betia's movement and passes. Brilliant passes by Betia and his movement. If you're defending against him, he's definitely going to be a nightmare for you, because his movement, it's very difficult to track, because he's here 1 minute and he's somewhere else in the next minute, and you have no clue why he went there. But there's always a reason behind his movements, and the passes he threads from the central midfield area, and the way he guards the ball, dribbles past defenders, and he does no cheap or fancy tricks, and I think he's a complete midfielder in the Mohun Bagan squad, and definitely one of the best players they have. Now, sorry. One chance which Diawara could have taken was a header by Gonzalez, which was saved by Patil, and then it came to Diawara, and it was an open net. It was an open net. The goalkeeper, the defenders were nowhere near, and he hit the bar. And that would have given Mohun Bagan their fourth goal, which they looked as they were really desperate to get. Mohun Bagan kept pushing till the end to get the fourth goal, but that miss is, I think, it's going to be there in his dreams, Babakar Diawara's dreams tonight. But he's going to celebrate in the team bus while going back. Now let's talk about a few Churchill players. Patil, definitely, in my opinion, the standout player in today's match, because the score could have been 5 or 6-0, but Patil stepped up and made sure that the team stays where they are. And yes, he considered 3 goals, but if you see the number of saves he made, the way he positioned himself for the saves, it was genius. And definitely, one of the best games I've seen of Patil till now, and hopefully he's going to continue like this, and definitely he deserves to be the best player he deserves to have the best rating in the Churchill brothers squad today. So the next two players I want to talk about in the Churchill squad are Pedro and Cisse. These two players did their best. The Portuguese and Cisse, they tried their best, but they could not actually make something happen, because every step of the way Mohun Bagan blocked them. Every attack they did, Mohun Bagan neutralized. Every time they were trying to defend, Mohun Bagan were outnumbering them. Mohun Bagan was all over the field, and Churchill brothers did their best. I'm not taking any credits away from them, but their best wasn't enough to get through Mohun Bagan. But from the attackers and outfield players' perspective, the standout players are Cisse and Pedro, in my opinion. Yours might be something different, and I would love to hear about it. So 32 points for Mohun Bagan and a total of 30 goals scored. That's huge. And definitely right now what I feel is they're going to win the league, and they're going to get just 3 points in the next couple of matches as they go about and pave their way towards a title victory. And I-League might come back to Kolkata again, and not might, let me correct, it will come back to Kolkata with Mohun Bagan, and Mohun Bagan is going to sign off and go to ISL and might as well win ISL there. So all the best to Mohun Bagan, and let's keep on watching I-League, as this season is being dominated by Mohun Bagan, and what a season they're having. And for the Mariners, great game. So guys, that's it for today. Please subscribe and comment down on what you think about the video, and also looking forward to your criticism so that we can improve our services and our style of presenting news. And also let us know which are the leagues and news you want us to cover, and we'll definitely do that. And for the guys who are watching, thanks a lot for your support, and like, share, and share this with your friends. And till then, let's keep supporting Indian football, and let's enjoy this beautiful game of football every day, every moment, every second. So till then, I'm Abhishek Banerjee signing off, and have a great day.